Good morning, everybody. Early start to the day on my day off of work here, as we have snow in our area. So we're going to be doing some basic snow coverage today. There's not a crazy amount of snow, but it's here. Figured I'd go live while I'm here. I have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock, so I'm not going to be able to stay live the whole time. But I'll go live after. And then around 6 o'clock today, I have a car appointment. I'm getting new tires on my car. Some really, really nice snow tires. So I'll be not live for about an hour later on this evening. And then we'll be live again probably after that. I figured I'd go live to show everybody. We're at Lance Corners, Pennsylvania. Here on Route 6. Roads aren't terrible, but they are slushy. So what that could bring is some very, very slick roadways. We know there's been a few car accidents this morning. Just people going off the roadway because they're going a little bit too fast for the slushy conditions. Like you guys can see on the road here, it's real slushy, and that actually causes more crashes than just snow on the road. This is more of a melting point, wet snow at the moment because it's 34 degrees here, so it's right on that verge of melting and staying. And the road is cold as well, so that doesn't help. Like I said, this is a slushy condition after the snowplows go through. And what that slushy condition brings is this slush can freeze and cause more slick of a roadway than you would think. If you don't live in the snow-prone areas, you've never driven in snow, this is like the worst type of road to drive on is a slush. This slush is absolutely very, very hazardous when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'd rather drive on a snow-covered roadway than this here. So good morning, Sid from Scotland. Nice. You guys get quite a bit of snow over yonder, right? And folks, if this does cut out, I apologize in advance. You got to remember where I live. I live in very rural Pennsylvania. Cell phone coverage is not the best still. Hopefully before Christmas I'll have my Starlink unit set up on my vehicle in time. That way we have Starlink during our live streams. Now obviously with Starlink that's going to hinder sometimes, from a tree or some forth. If you like satellite internet or satellite radio in your vehicles, it doesn't always stay on, so you got to remember about that as well. But it will definitely increase our coverage for not live streams not cutting out as much. So, but these are the beautiful scenes at the moment from Pennsylvania. Not everywhere in PA has snow. We didn't have this until this probably an hour ago. -5 degrees Celsius, correct? Said, is that? If that's what you is -5 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. I feel like it'd be Celsius for you. I mean, it is Celsius for y'all, but I didn't know if you converted it or not. But I mean, look how beautiful this looks. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, Josh. Nice to see you coming in from Lycoming County. Like, look how pretty this looks. Comes a big old snow plow. I always wave to the snow plow drivers. You know, they catch a lot of flack out here. Unfortunately, they do the best they can. They got to work with the equipment they got from the state. So, this slush is terrible. It's very slick. I'm not going under the speed limit. If I go over anymore, it's going to be kind of sketchy. You guys can hear it too. That slush will grab your tire and whip you right off the road. That's the downside to the slush. It acts like a railroad track. That's what I call it, railroad track road conditions. So whatever way it wants to take you, it's going to take you. And I'm sorry in advance if your message gets deleted. My robot sometimes gets a little confused. Especially if it's a really, really, really long message, and sometimes it will remove it, sometimes it won't. So I apologize in advance if it does. And Jay, I just realized your message got deleted. Good morning. Hope you are doing okay. I don't speak Spanish anymore, unfortunately. I used to be able to a little bit, but not anymore. If you can understand me, good morning, and hope you have a great day, and thank you for joining my stream. I know you've been on my stream quite a bit, so. I know some might say, oh, why don't you turn it off? Because I've been spammed way too much over my live streams to the point where I can't even read my comments with just stupid messages. So that's why I have it set on there. So like I said, I do apologize if it does delete your message. I can still view them. They just will not show up on the actual stream itself. So don't worry if you say something you got deleted and you need me to read it, I'll read it. I can still be able to view it or listen to it on my radio in my car, because it plays y'all's comments in my car. So Burger Disposal there, great disposal company in the McKean County area. Thank you, Brock. Thanks for joining. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We got lots of winter storm coverage coming up this season. Like I said, we're getting new snow tires today on the vehicle, which is going to be great to have. Snow tires makes a huge difference in driving in the snow like I do. And a lot of times, folks, you won't see me driving around too much in the snow in the more populated areas. Like if we go up to Buffalo and do coverage, I'm normally walking around because I really don't want to be out on the roads with other drivers, because we all know how other drivers can drive in the snow, and sometimes it's not the best. People freak out, they don't have good tires on their car, which I understand if people can't afford new tires. 100% get that. There's another snowplow. Morning, snowplow guy. I get that if people cannot afford to get new tires and so forth, but at least slow down. So many people drive either with their headlights off, drive, extremely fast for road condition wise. It's just so sketchy with other drivers out here sometimes. That's why a lot of my live streams are at nighttime, because everybody's not outside. So with my winter storm coverages, a lot of times at night, just because of that simple fact. Yes, it gets pretty crazy in Buffalo. 2 years ago now, wow, it's been 2 years, I did coverage for 3 days during Christmas. I believe it was Christmas time. The Buffalo blizzard. I was stranded up there for 3 days on purpose, but not the 3 days. I was only planning to be up there for 2. But the second to last day I was there, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting out of here. I'm stuck here. So that was a joy, you know. It was all right though. It was a good live stream. It was good coverage, good hanging out with everybody at the hotel, and a few other storm chasers were up there as well that we met up with. And then last year I covered, it wasn't considered a blizzard, but it was pretty close to blizzard-like conditions. It was right on that threshold. Complete whiteout, you know, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, sustained winds. It was just wild, very cold, and I actually shoveled out Highmark Stadium, so that was cool too. Got to be on a few podcasts and news channels, interviews with that. That was really cool. Like large-scale news channels and so forth. So. But I do plenty lake effect coverage up in Buffalo and Springville and all those good areas, Dunkirk, especially Dunkirk. Love doing winter coverage. Gotta turn my heater down. It's getting a little toasty up in here. Getting a little toasty in the car. If you haven't already, make sure you like and share this live stream. I know it's not something crazy today, like like a foot of snow or so forth, but we could end up with around 6 inches of snow by the end of the day, into the night out. So, all depends on how the snow wants to come down and lake effect bands set up and so forth. So, there is some lake effect bands heading south. Actually, it's kind of a weird setup. I'm used to it coming off of Lake Erie, but it's actually coming off of the Finger Lakes and heading south. Most of the time, the snow bands that we deal with here are propagating off of Lake Erie, heading east. Another Happenberger disposal truck. Like I said, great disposal team they have here. They have a huge coverage area in our area, so shout out to them because they're all over the place. They have a huge radius of disposal coverage. And we're gonna turn left here as there's a school bus. So, and it looks like it's clear to go. A little icy. Little icy. Going up that hill. Like I said, folks, roads aren't terrible, but they are very slick from the slush. Yeah, if you're just now joining, we're in McKean County, Pennsylvania, which is, right now the town we're in is called Kane, PA. One of the colder places in the Pennsylvania. as voted by everybody in PA. It gets very, very cold up here a lot of times, and heavy lake effect snow tends to come into this area. I don't know what time they open. I think it's 8 o'clock they open, but I need some wiper fluid. They might be open though. Let's see. I can't remember what time they open up here. I need wiper fluid though. It's getting low. 8 o'clock they open. Okay. So we can't go in there yet. They open at 8. Now you guys can see the slush on the road. What that slush can actually do is freeze up a lot too, which sucks. That makes for a very, very slick road a lot of times. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody that supported us on our travels down there and did monetary donations and physical, item donations and so forth. I mean, so much stuff was brought down there in our truck, in our disaster relief truck, and it just made a huge impact down there. And we're actually going down next week with our vehicle, not our disaster relief truck, but we're going down for Thanksgiving for the families down there, and we're also going Christmas time to go see a family that I helped out with at the warehouse that I was at, to go see them, so, which was nice. And gonna get them some Christmas presents too. So we're gonna get Harper, which is a 8-year-old's name. We're gonna get her a new tablet. She lost her tablet in the flood. They lost a lot of stuff in their home, so. It's 32 degrees, currently. Here. If I go up any further, we'll lose phone service, so have to work with what we got for today. Come in here. Look at that Bronco. Nice. Clear. Another lake effect band pushing in. I can see it. This is a real heavy wet snow too. Not much. I mean, it looks like there's a lot, but there's really not that much. But it makes for, not, like I tell everybody, like this kind of snow and just a very small amount makes a huge issue happen a lot of times. Like, there's not that much snow, which then people drive fast because there's not a lot of snow, which then it leads to turn it, they crash because they don't think it's a lot of snow, so they just go. Yeah, this is Kane, Pennsylvania, folks. Beautiful Kane, PA. This town has boomed with businesses recently, just in the past few years, so. Well, I don't want my window freezing up, I'm sorry. I tend to turn them off. I left them on. That real slushy stuff gets all over my window and I can't stand it. Yeah, Justin was in the Poconos last night, for sure. He had some good coverage. See, like right now I have a big blob of whatever on my window. You guys can't see it, but it's in my eyesight. Yeah, I'm on defrost. It's because they use cinder here. So I get a lot of cinder crap all over my window. You'll see. I'll let it go for a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. See, here we go. And it's freezing up. And now the camera's out of focus. That's why. It don't take long whatsoever. Not trying to be rude, I'm just telling you. It don't take long. Gotta do what we gotta do to stay safe, right? Gotta have clear visibility. Especially with crazy drivers. I'm gonna try to turn my wiper speed down though, because that's too much. No headlights on there, Mr. Water Truck. Yeah, that's also another reason why I went live, since it's sticking to all these trees and stuff. I figured it'd be nice to go live and show the beautiful scenery as we go down the roads. I can't go down all the really, really, really pretty roads, because then you guys won't see my stream, because it will put out because of the phone service in the area. So there's not good cell phone service up here in the mountain areas, and it's getting better, but it's not there yet, if that makes sense. It's just not there yet. There's not enough. I mean, there's plenty towers. Like, you'll see plenty towers in our area, but they only cover a small area because of the amount of mountains that block those towers. This is Kane, PA. Kane, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful little town. Lots of restaurants and stuff now, and small businesses. Wasn't like that a few years ago. But now it's the town's kind of got a little upkick in visitors and in businesses, which is amazing to see. My little town does not. Even though we get a crap ton of traffic through our little town, our town has not boomed with small businesses, unfortunately. And we have a beautiful small little main street. I mean, it's nothing huge, but it just nothing kind of works in our town at the moment. It's sad to see, but it's the truth. Even though, like I said, we do have a crazy amount of traffic. It's just people don't like to stop places anymore, and that's the downside. But Kane, like I said, Kane's upkicked a little bit, but the town I live in, it's smaller than Kane. But yeah, our town just I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Hope this truck behind me is paying attention. Please pay attention. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Thank you. I get so worried about people driving. Yeah, small is nice, except for our Walmart situation, or even grocery. I mean, we have a grocery store in the area, but like we want clothes or anything. I mean, we got some small business shops around our area for clothing. But like I tell everybody, everybody goes to Walmart, right, for a lot of things, stuff you can't get anywhere else. Walmart's 45 minutes away from us in every direction except for west or east. Sorry, there's really no Walmart east of us for a long time. There's a Walmart south of us by 45 minutes. There's a Walmart west of us by 45 minutes, and there's a Walmart north of us by 45 minutes. That's about it. And the closest large-scale mall now is like an hour and 20 minutes north. Yeah, it is inconvenient. It is inconvenient, but it's actually kind of nice sometimes to have those small businesses around. A lot of times those small businesses need help, and I don't mind going to shop small a lot of times, They typically have what you want. It's just some specialty items, we don't have. Now, that Kane, Pennsylvania town, we actually still have a Radio Shack, believe it or not. And yeah, I just said there's a small Radio Shack in our town still, in Kane, PA. I can't say in our town, it's not my town, but where my girlfriend lives. Yeah, they have a Radio Shack still. Amazing owners. It was just his birthday. They always help me out with finding cables that I need, where, if I got something older to use, they always got something in there most of the time. If not, they'll order it. No, yeah, everybody thinks they're extinct. There's only a few left in the country, but our Kane, Pennsylvania still got one, so, and it's still kicking good, so, and I hope it stays in business for many years to come. It's really cool to kind of say, oh yeah, we still got a Radio Shack too, you know what I mean? Yeah, Matt, I'm from the area of Kane. I live in Mount Jewett area. More Lance Corners than anything, between that area. So, but yeah, I'm from the area of Kane. Except we're just kind of staying local today. There's not a crazy amount of snow coverage in. I have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. Doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock, and then snow tires are being put on my vehicle tonight at 6 o'clock, so, which will make life a lot nicer in driving around in this crap. Snow tires makes a huge difference in my opinion. Made a huge difference last year. But I hate this slushy stuff. But with those snow tires I get Nexen Winter Guard 3, Winter Spike 3s. They're really amazing tires. I love Nexen tires for wintertime use. They have an amazing tread on them. Sorry about the windshield wipers, guys. Yeah, I got 2 sets of tires. I got my summer tires. So I blow through a set of tires every year, just storm chasing. To give you an aspect of, or an insight, I guess, of my travels. This is a 2020, and it's got 215,000 miles on it. And I take care of the car, don't get me wrong. But that's how much I travel. And like I said, I blow through a set of tires from, I'd say, March to about right now. Like right now is about the time I need to switch my tires over. Not because it's winter, just because they're completely shot. They're getting low on tread. So no, they're not extremely low on tread, but it's about that changing point for tires. So. Which is fine, you know, it happens. We blow through tires like crazy. I mean, I travel a lot, so I do disaster relief as well, so that doesn't help the mileage on the car or my tire situation. I get them properly rotated and so forth. It's just I blow through a tire, you know. Every year I buy another set of tires. But yes, it does get very expensive, and you know, luckily everybody that supports my adventures, you know, by hitting the subscribe button or buying merchandise on my merchandise site, and so, or just even clicking the share button, helps out my streams tremendously. Helps me be able to afford to keep doing this, bringing you guys quality content of storms and snow coverage, and you know, getting medical supplies for our trauma bag that we have in the car. You know, as storm chasers, we come across major incidences a lot before even fire departments or anything is there. And I have my BLS certifications and my FEMA certs as well. So, which are now I'm not directly with FEMA, obviously, but I have certifications through their individual training or group class training for incident command and so forth. So yeah, Roger, I know it might be either the crappy salt on my window or why is this going on? It's likely the salt dust on my window. I gotta stop up here at Sheets and get some washer fluid. Now the roads are starting to clear up now. The salt has been activated. Salt and cinder's been activated quite a bit by the cars driving on it now. Yeah, it's definitely the salt on the window messing with the stream. I apologize in advance. We're gonna stop and get some. Dollar General's here. They're open at 8 o'clock. I might just hang out here and get some from DG. They have winter. Yeah, I really don't feel like waiting. think Sheets has some decent prices on wiper fluid. Tell you what, that's one thing that's gotten expensive is wiper fluid. For what it used to be, you know. Now it's like $4 a gallon. And I blow through it like crazy because of all the ice and salt crap I get on it driving around and this stuff. It definitely is the salt, so. Nashville. Nice. I was actually in Nashville last year. When the tornado came through north of Nashville, Tennessee. And then I helped out with disaster relief in Cookeville, Tennessee. I think that's how you pronounce it, Cookieville. All right, we're going to go grab some wiper fluid, folks. I'll be right back. Bear with me. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back, folks. All right, we got our fluid, folks. $6 a gallon. Gotta love that. Be right back. We're gonna fill this up. Okay, we are set. Oh yeah, look at that. We're good now. Alright. We are good now. Let's see here. Alright. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Can't go too much further that to the north either, because you won't have me on my stream. My stream will drop. So we'll hang out here. I can probably head. I know where I can head towards. Got some grapes for our stream today. While I stream, I can eat some grapes. We'll head this way. Shouldn't lose too much phone service heading this way, so. Oh, nice. Oh, no need to say thank you. What I do. I do it to help others. I don't do it for praise, so I'd expect the same thing from other people if I ended up in the same situation, you know? PennDOT did a good job today. Got out early before the roads turned into a complete sheet of ice. I think they may have laid juice down last night and then some cinder and salt this morning. Either beet juice or liquid salt. I know they've been doing that too, so. There definitely is slush and ice still on the road, but nothing like it's been before. You'll always still have those ice spots that the plows can't get off, you know what I mean? But they're doing the best they can with the stuff they got, so. Like I said, folks, if the stream cuts out, I apologize. Just hang tight, and it will kick back on when I get phone service, because I know there's one or two little small dead spot areas. So if it does go out, just hang tight, and it will come back at some point. There's a snow band coming from the southeast, so we're heading east. And I can go to my doctor's appointment going this way anyway, so at 10 o'clock. Y'all can hear all the ice on the road. Like I said, the roads are cleared off pretty well. It's just there's a little bit of ice on there. That's from that slushy crap that freezes up. Yeah, man, unfortunately. So I run Verizon and AT&T. Well, it's Boost Mobile, but I think their primary towers are AT&T for Boost Mobile. So I have two carriers, which, yes, it can get expensive. But that's the only way I can control it not crashing every 2 minutes, too. We all know how Verizon can get. If you have Verizon, you know what I mean. But we'll soon have Starlink in the car, so I have my Starlink system. I just need to find a way to mount it properly without killing it in the snow, or the rain in the summer months. Which I probably have to go with a rugged mount box that they make. But I need to save up for that because it's not the cheapest product. I got to figure out a way to run the cable into the car without pinching it. Or drilling any holes in the vehicle, because I'm not doing that. That I can tell you. I'm not doing that. But I've been talking to some of my fellow cross-trekker friends, so we'll see. I might even sell my big panel and get the Mini at some point, because the Mini will fit on the dashboard of the Crosstreks. Believe it or not. And I saw some overland Crosstrekkers that made a mount for them to sit safely and securely on the dashboard away from the airbag. It was like a 4-clip system, and it clips into the plastic with on the dashboard somehow. It mounts, like, you take the front dash cover apart a little bit, and you slip it down into the seam spots on the dash, and it will actually hold the Mini right on your dashboard. Because you gotta remember, these Crosstreks don't have a sharp window. This is a very gradually sloped window, and it's huge. So it has a decent amount of coverage area on the window. It's like a 45 degree window. So it's not like it's your typical pickup truck window where it's kind of more, I don't know what, 55, 60 degrees maybe sloped. These things are very elongated. That's why my hail guard system for my summertime is so massive, because I have to be able to cover my entire window. It's not because the window is huge, it's because it's so sloped out. It's a very gradual sloped windshield, so it's long. I'll say that. It's a long windshield. Tell you what, I love these wipers I got now too. They're not name brand, they're just a Napa brand windshield wiper that I found. See, for years and years I've struggled to find non-$40 wiper blades that don't need an adapter. And I've tried Rain-X and all that, and it's just, I have to use an adapter piece, which in the winter months, if you smack it just right with your ice pick, it will break them, and they'll fly off randomly while you're going down the highway with them going. Because I couldn't run high speed in the summer at all with my old wiper blades. They'd actually break off and fly off onto the highway, and I'd be left with no wiper. Typically the driver's side too, so that was very inconvenient for me. But it's because they're cheaply made, and they're still $45 a piece. So I found Napa brand ones. They're called Exact Fit Napas, and they have no adapter piece. They're specifically made like the stock ones that came on the vehicle, and they're $20 a piece, and they have no adapter. They're made exactly for the channel clip that's on these wiper arms, which is amazing. Knock on wood, they haven't failed me yet. And they're quiet too most of the time. Unless they get a little bit dry, then they'll start to go, they'll make that wiper noise. But so far it hasn't been terrible. And I'll probably buy those again. I'm hoping the brand Scrub Blade comes out with the front window Subaru Crosstrek wipers soon. I've been waiting for them and waiting. But no, there hasn't been anything listed. The only one they make right now is the back window, which I go cheap on my back window blade anyways most of the time. So unless they make a front windshield wiper blade, I unfortunately will not be buying their wipers until I get front window wipers from their company. Good morning. Morning, Lisa. Thank you. just trying to show everybody that normally don't have snow a nice scenery. Oh, I didn't expect the live to do so well, but it is doing fairly decent. If you haven't subscribed yet, folks, click that subscribe button. It's a huge help. It doesn't cost you anything. And, you know, when I go live, if you hit that bell notification on the channel, you'll get notified the next time I go live, especially for these big lake effect snow events that might be coming up very soon. I actually think I'm going to miss a big lake effect system next week. I'm going down to Tennessee next week during Thanksgiving time, so, and I have a few model runs showing a lake effect system that might be pushing in next week, so I'm kind of sad about that, but there'll be plenty more lake effect systems throughout this year, so don't unsubscribe if I don't go live next week for a snowfall event, please. Just stay subscribed. There's nothing wrong with staying subscribed. You know, we try, as storm chasers, we try to go live as much as we can. We got to remember what we're working with. We're working with nature. The nature doesn't always cooperate with us. Especially last winter time. Oh my gosh, I had that one or two lake effect snow band events, and that's it. Otherwise, it was warm, 50 degrees, everything was melted within 2 days, and it sucked. Winter sucked last year for everybody. And folks, help me reach that subscriber goal. My subscriber goal right now, help me reach that 5,000 subscribers. I mean, that's a huge goal for me. Obviously, that I'm pretty far away from it still. Even if we got to 2,000 before Thanksgiving, I would be very grateful of that. Unfortunately, last week I had a lot of people unsubscribe from my channel because I didn't post for a few months, like a month or two. That's why I went live, not that, 2 days ago now. I went live 2-3 days ago, just because I try to make as much content as I can. Unfortunately, as a storm chaser, we can't always post stuff unless you want rerun footage, and I try not to do that. I try not to do that as much, so that you don't think I'm just a boring YouTuber. I'm not trying to be boring by any means. I try to post as much as I can. I try to go live as much as I can. But like I said, we're working with nature, and we're in that quiet period of severe weather besides snowfall. My buddy Justin Selg, I always say his last name wrong. I think it's Selg. I can never get it right. I don't know if it's an accent thing where he lives. I don't know how he pronounces it, but I always call him Justin Selg. So, anyways, great YouTuber. He's helped me a lot with my storm chasing content. He also is a storm chaser out of the Allentown area, general area. He had a great live stream last night from his area up in the Pocono Mountains. Great live stream. He's always on top of stuff. He's a huge help to people, and he means well. That is for damn sure. I will say that straight up about him. He, like I said, we try to meet up as much as we can when we storm chase, but we got to work with what we got and where we can go. His area is unfortunately almost 5.5 hours from me. Otherwise, I would have been live last night from his area with him. But unfortunately, 5.5 hour drive, not happening, especially when I have a doctor's appointment here today. So, and like I said, folks, if you're just now joining, I try to just remind people as we go through our live stream here. I do have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock, so I do have to leave around that time frame for my doctor's appointment. Then I'll be back live again, and then around 6 o'clock tonight, I have a tire appointment to get my new tires on my vehicle. So, and then after that, I probably will be live at night, depending on the snow. It's supposed to snow quite a bit tonight too, I guess. So that's what I've been told. But it all depends on the lake effect ban and how they want to set up. We have a weird lake effect system going on at the moment. It's propagating from the, coming from the north, heading south, off of the Finger Lake area. So it's not like it's coming off of Lake Erie, pushing east. It's actually pushing south from the north. So it's kind of weird and funky, but from what I'm used to. Hence why we're down here today and not, Lake, Dunkirk, Buffalo area. Now they are getting quite a bit of lake effect up there too. But we're staying local for now because of... Okay, might be back. I hope. Sorry guys. Sorry everybody. Like I was saying, the higher elevational areas is going to get more snow. Than other areas. Like down here, it's 37 degrees. We're not going to get as much snow as, say, down here. We're in the valley now, and it's like a rain-snow mix now. It's not a full-blown snowfall. Just gotta bear with us with the phone service, folks. If you don't believe me, go on your phone, make a YouTube account, and go live. Tell me how many times it crashes. You'd be surprised. Even with the cell phone booster and all that, it still can fail very, very easily. Doesn't take much. Streaming takes a lot of data to be able to do, which I try to explain to everybody as best as I can on how that stuff works, because it can be very, very difficult and frustrating live streaming while you're mobile. It's one thing to be sitting somewhere with full service. It's another thing to be driving around when phone service is constantly changing. So, like I said, we have a Starlink system now that's not installed on the car yet, as I'm working on trying to get it to be installed properly, being able to run on stuff properly, and not pinching my cable, because I'm not drilling a hole in my vehicle for any means necessary. Thank you, Timothy, for subscribing. Appreciate it, buddy. We're in the town of Smithport, Pennsylvania now. Smithport, Pennsylvania. Ooh, there is a nutrition place here in Smithport. I forgot about that place. Stepping Stone Nutrition. They have really good drinks. Town snowplow. Nice. Not as much snow here in Smithport, as you guys can tell. Like I said, they're in the valley area, so there's not a crazy amount of snow here. But if you just go up the elevational, up the mountainside a little bit, there's way more snow. Siberian Gal Pal, thanks for joining the live stream. How are you doing? Good morning to you as well. Everybody comment where you're from. Let me know where you guys are from. I'd like to know where people are joining in from. So, Tiger Tame Ford, thanks for joining the live stream. 56 years. Wow. Well, I've been here for 25 years. I'm 25 years old, so been here for 25 years, same town, never moved once yet, probably won't move, although I really do like Oklahoma or Tennessee, I really do. Nice, thanks for joining, guys, thanks. Yeah, spread the word, we're live streaming. Like I said, if it cuts out, we all know how phone service can be anywhere, so. Oh, I know where Turtle Point is, yep. I'm actually heading right near Turtle Point right now, so I know where Turtle Point is. Nice map from Elk County. Look at the pretty scenery here. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, too bad this is the busy road because I'd take a picture. Potter County, nice. I'm in Potter County quite a bit from the severe storms that come through that area. Potter County is like a hot spot, so. Yeah, I loved Tennessee while I was down there. Not for the best reasons I was down there because of the flooding, but I was there. Daniel, I'm sorry that your message got deleted. I'll read it. I'll let my car read it for me. Oh, yeah. My girlfriend Sarah's on. She passed me today while she was heading to work. We'll announce this while we're here on the live stream, folks. So my girlfriend and I storm chased together, and while we were out west last year, I think it was last year if I'm not mistaken, or was it this year? Last year or this year, she took a picture of a beautiful Mammatus cloud sunset on the backside of a supercell we were on with a beautiful hail bow to it, and she actually got chosen for in a calendar that a group called Girls Who Chase, once again that's Girls Who Chase, made a huge photo calendar, and Sarah got her picture got chosen for the calendar, so for one of the months in the calendar. So give her a round of applause. She did a great job with that picture, and yeah. Have to stop up here and take my phone out of my case. I'm not really using my big live stream setup at the moment. It's just with the phone. I don't want my phone to overheat. I forgot I have my OtterBox on, and live streaming kills that. Well, it kills any phone heat-wise, so they get very warm. So I'll have to pull over up here and take you guys off my mount and take the case off. So just bear with me when I pull over, folks. take you guys out of the phone case so you don't overheat and the stream doesn't shut down. 1 sec, folks. Give me 1 sec. Beautiful mountains. Correct. All right, give me 1 sec, folks. Phone's a little toasty. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. My phone got a little toasty, so I had to take you out of the case. I was starting to get a little bit of a heat warning on the phone, so hopefully that cools down a little. That's okay. All right. We're back up in business now. How's the stream look for everybody, guys? Looks okay? Okay. It's not crazy wobbly, is it, the live stream? Is it pretty bad, or like shaky wise, or is it okay? A little bouncy? Okay. Not terrible though, you can still watch it without getting sick. I'm working on getting a new mount, so. All right, thanks, Lisa. I just don't want it to look like crap for everybody and not realize, so. Oh, yeah. are in between Smithport and Eldred area. We're in the town of Corryville, the village, sorry, not the town, the village of Corryville, PA. Little tiny area. Got PennDOT up ahead of us here. Yeah, we're near Eldred. We're in Corryville at the moment. Heading towards Eldred. Yep. And Bradford too. I'm just down the hill from Bradford as well, so. Thanks, Lisa. No, there's really no cities in north central PA. It's the only city in north central PA near me is Bradford. That's considered a city. That's it. Really all smaller towns besides that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Lisa. Nice, Cindy. Yeah, it depends on where we're at. Higher elevations got snow sticking everywhere, including the roads. Well, that stinks, vintage. Gotta have some snow. Ulysses is a very nice area, yes. Very rural as well. Out there is no phone service. Been there, tried that, trust me. All clear. Yeah, I'm heading near Eldred now. Getting real close to Potter County, yes. Yes, Ulysses is in Potter County as well. If I'm not mistaken. No, it all depends on how those lake effect bands set up coming from the north as they head south. Yeah, maybe I'll make you a mod on mine as well. I can do that for you. That's no problem. PennDOT is out actively filling up their snowplows too. I'm pretty sure a temperature shift is coming later on into this evening, so morning obviously right now, but my one boss lives in Mullen. Or yeah, Mullen. I can never say it right. But my one boss lives there. I've driven through that area many, many times. Millen. Mr. Justin, what is up, man? Everybody, Storm Chaser, Justin Selig is in the house on our live stream. Make sure you go over to his channel and smack that subscribe button as well. Great Storm Chaser out of southeastern Pennsylvania. He's a huge help. Knows his stuff. Helps me out a lot. And gives out great advice. And you know, we all gotta love and care for each other, and he definitely does. Just like I do. So he's a huge help to people, and including myself. So I appreciate everything he does. So we're great friends, and we try to storm chase as much as we can, but can't always get out there with each other. Just how it is. So we're in the town of Eldred now. Thank you for subscribing, Crystal. Appreciate it. Like I said, folks, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, smack that subscribe button, like the video, or share it with your friends and family as well. Just driving around showing everybody some scenery. Like I said, I do have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock, so I do have to end my live around 10. But then I can go back live after that as well. We're going to have more snow throughout the evening, I believe, looking at stuff. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, if the live stream does cut out, I apologize. Just how the phone service is in the areas around here. And yeah, Ethan Allen Furniture used to be made in Eldred. That is correct. And hitting that subscribe button helps me out, helps me make out more content too. What it doesn't do is charge you money to be able to subscribe to my channel. So just hit that subscribe button. Why not? Doesn't hurt nothing. Helps me out. Helps you get to my channel faster. Why not? Worst thing you can do is hit the unsubscribe button. This road is very bumpy. They did not do a great job paving it after they worked on it. Wouldn't come up. Can you click that link in the pop-up comments? Will that link take you to my merch site still, or is it broken? If it's broken, I need to fix it. If it doesn't come up, just go to my website through my about section on my page, and I think on the live stream text, it will tell you about my channel and all that. Go down to the bottom of it, and it should say my Linktree link. If you click my Linktree link, you can go to my website and get to my merch from that as well, if you would like to look at the merchandise. I have hats, shirts, all for good prices too. I got them as low as I can. Like I make very little off of any shirt. I mean very little, so. But I did that on purpose so that you guys can buy merchandise without spending a crazy amount of money too, so. And Justin also has merchandise for sale. If you'd like to look at his merchandise, You can go over to his channel as well. He has his merchandise stuff up and running. And same thing with him. He's got his prices as low as we can go. So, hi Sean, nice to see you out here on the live stream. Thanks for joining in. Just woke up. Well, the perfect thing to wake up to is a live stream. Well, hey Matt, we need to repave the road, buddy. Can we repave it, please? Just repave the whole thing. It's too bumpy. Repave it during the springtime next year. I wonder why. I'll have to look at that. Thanks, Lisa, for telling me. Just go to the About section to my Linktree link and go through my website that way for now. I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. It was working last time. I don't know why it's not working now. Maybe they changed something. I'll have to change it. Oh, well, yeah, this road's nice and smooth. I love this road. The one in Eldred, not so much. The little bumpy patches suck. This road's great, though. This road's nice and smooth. So thanks, Matt. Sean, yes, I have heard of Thunder Snow, for sure. I love Thunder Snow. I stand out in it all the time. Last year, during a really heavy snowfall, I almost got struck by Thunder Snow. It just struck right across the field from me. There's a short video on my channel as well from that night. All you see is a very bright blue flash and then the thunder. It was very close to me. Yeah, I assume so, Matt. I hope so, because it's pretty bad. It's not as bad as it was. They definitely fixed it, but no, this road here is perfect. And fun fact, if anybody doesn't know, I'm sure Matt knows, this railroad next to me is actually the railroad they used for the train movie Unstoppable. If anybody remembers that, this road, that corner we just went around, is the corner where the cop cars are coming around the corner and going down the hill. That's actually the corner of the cop cars, scene, running right next to the freight engine that's quote-unquote runaway. So this is the railroad they filmed that a portion of that movie on. So this whole area was. So fun fact, if anybody likes movie spots. If you're a local, most people know. If you're not a local, well, now you know. And now we're going to be crossing into New York State, heading towards Portville, New York. We'll be crossing into New York right about now. Now we're in Cattaraugus County, so my live stream's going to say wrong, but we're in Cattaraugus County, New York now. Very little to no snow here. Quite surprised. But I'm sure we'll get back into the snow at some point soon, so bear with me. I kind of have to go this route to the doctors anyways, because otherwise the live stream will cut out really bad for like 15, 20 minutes, so I really don't feel like doing that to y'all. County, New York a few times, yeah, Nancy. Oh yeah, a lot of times, yep. Yeah, if you want anything from a big mall, yeah, New York State's where to go. Got a foot of snow. Yeah, that's over by Binghamton, correct? That kind of area? Well, not much anymore, believe it or not. The mall is like dead. There's like 2 things in the mall now. So the mall's basically crapped out. I mean, you have your Kohl's and JCPenney's and all that, but a lot of those shops in New York State kind of, or in Olean, New York at the mall is kind of gone. There's a few shops left, but that's about it. Sad. Yes, a foot of snow is awesome. Oh, I could go for a foot of snow right now. All clear. I would love a foot of snow. Nancy, do you want to bring this over? Bring that snow over here? We'd love it. I heard recently the Altoona Mall don't even have much of anything left anymore. I could be wrong though, but that's what I was told. There's a lot of malls like that though, nowadays. In the Walden Galleria and Mill Creek Mall in Erie. So, Mill Creek Mall in Erie is pretty good. And the Walden Galleria up in Buffalo area is also pretty good. But that's about it. That's all of our bigger malls and somewhat close vicinity. And you got your malls in Pittsburgh too, but Buffalo or Erie's closer than Pittsburgh. You got Grove City outlets, the outlet malls in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Those are nice as well. Thanks, Doug, for joining. Appreciate it. Ooh, another nutrition's place. It's pretty warm here. It's 37 degrees, so a lot colder than, or a lot warmer than the higher elevation areas. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, Doug, that's how it works, right? You get all excited for snow and then it disappears. Man, I'm hungry. Nice fire truck, rescue truck. I believe that would be a Portville Fire Department truck. Oh, okay, Doug. I see you do live streams. Okay. Don't know how you pronounce that state. Or, not state, that town. Not state, sorry. Yeah, it's 37 degrees here in Cattaraugus in the lower elevations. There's a really good pizza shop here called Pizza Land. have really, really good pizza, but it's up for sale, and I'm sad by that. It's right, if I'm not mistaken, it's here. Is it? No. I think I already passed it. Pizza Land has really good pizza, but they're up for sale, and I don't want them to close because I love their pizza. Yeah, again, it's just pizza, but it's good pizza. Yeah, my boss in Milan, Michigan there, he owns a big, I think he owns the big construction company. If I'm not mistaken, he owns it. It's a huge construction company. That's my boss for snowcross, because I work for Amsoil Snowcross during the winter months as well. Yeah, let us know where you're watching from, everybody. It's snowing up on the mountainside, but it's raining down here. I can see the snow, but there's no road up there, so it's just a hillside. But there is a road up ahead that I can take here in a few minutes to go back up into the snow-covered mountains. Hopefully I don't lose phone service. We're coming towards the town of Olean. Hello everybody, thanks for joining the live stream. Hope County, Pennsylvania, nice, nice, nice. Town of Olean right now. Carpy's Graphics there. They're a good decal company. They make a lot of decals that are real nice. J&R Auto. Heard good things about them as well. We'll be getting into the snow more, folks, here. Give me 1 minute. Trying to get to the road to take up to go back north. Or not north, but up into the mountains. We'll actually be heading south. Back into Pennsylvania. Yeah, St. Bonaventure. Most likely, right? Tile company is gone. We're actually going right up past it. Building's still there, but tile company is not. The building is for lease, though, if you would like to lease it out. Yep, there is the Olean Tile Company still there. The tiles are, but not the company itself, unfortunately. That was a big business in the area at the time that it was open. Cutco's still here though. Cutco's still open. They still make knives and such. That is correct. Good knives with a guarantee. Yep, Zippo lighters and case knives are made in McKean County, Pennsylvania. A new sign. I don't recall that sign being there. It is sad. Definitely. We can blame a lot of those small businesses closing due to technology. I mean, everybody orders stuff online, you know. You can't go to a lot of these stores anymore and get what you know, get those specialty items that they used to maybe carry. Mickey's. That was a bar, correct? If I'm not mistaken, was it a bar and restaurant, right? I don't know if I was around when that was open. If I was just a little kid probably if it was open. I don't recall a business like that, but if I'm not mistaken, it was a bar and a restaurant. I think. I could be wrong. Small store. Okay. Then no, I don't recall it. I'm sorry. I probably wasn't around at the time. If I was, like I said, I was a little kid. And if you haven't been to the Olean area in a long time, but you're familiar with the area, they put in roundabouts now. They have these giant roundabouts. Yes, it was. 1920s, gangsters were here, mobsters. In the 1920s, Bradford, even Bradford and Olean were the biggest mobster areas in the area. They had a lot. I recently found footage of Olean and Bradford back in the 20s and 30s. From like home video cameras. It was so cool to watch. It was like 30 minutes each. Like they took a lot of time to film this stuff back then. You know, definitely didn't have 30 minutes of tape. Beef and Barrel. Oh yeah, that's a good restaurant. building here, this brown building with the flashing light in it, which is now, if I'm not mistaken, a barber shop. Yeah, it's a barber shop. That used to be a roller rink back in the 30s. Or the 40s, sorry. Back in the 40s, that was a roller rink. I'm big into roller rink stuff, so fun fact, that building used to be a roller rink. More you know, right? I'm full of fun facts. You'll know that. If you join my live streams more, you'll get lots of fun fact trivia. Yeah. I don't mind roundabouts. I'm used to them now because of, you know, Olean getting them and me going to Australia like I've done. That's all you have in Australia is roundabouts. So I got to learn them pretty well when I was down there for 2.5 weeks. Because very little stop signs down there. It's even like you could be on the most rural back road. You come up to an intersection, boom, roundabout. It's really funny. Because most people nowadays, at least here in the United States, they consider roundabouts in like those city areas, right? They're like, oh, roundabouts are only in the cities. But like, not in Australia. Most of Australia has roundabouts in the most rural locations you could think of as well. I really want a bagel from McDonald's, so I want a bagel. I'm getting a bagel. You get to join me as I get a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. I love their bagels here, so I don't feel like waiting in line at Tim Hortons, so we're getting a bagel from here. Join me on my adventures.
Will you be using your mobile app today?
I will not.
Alright, what can I get for you?
Can I get a number 8, please?
As the meal?
Yes, please.
And what can I get you to drink?
A high C is fine.
Medium or large?
A large, please.
Okay. Anything else for you today?
Nope, that's all.
Your total is going to be $9.39.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes, I got high C because I cannot drink the orange juice from McDonald's. I get a stomachache. I cannot drink their orange juice, unfortunately. But I will have their bagel.
$9.39. Storm chaser.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing winter storm coverage today, so
Gotcha.
thank you. Yeah, Justin, you have the same issue as me. Yes, the orange juice. See, and it's Minute Maid orange juice. I recently found that out. It's Minute Maid orange juice, which I only drink Tropicana orange juice if I have orange juice. But yeah, their orange juice kills my stomach, and I don't know why.
Morning.
Thank you. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'll be right out.
All right, no worries then.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to run my wipers, otherwise this happens. Thanks, Jen. Hit you too. Oh, I love Sunny D. Oh, don't get me started on Sunny D. I'll drink a whole bottle. I'll drink a whole jug of Sunny D. You give that to me? Yep. It'll be scarfed up in less than 20 minutes. I love Sunny D. I love orange juice. I just can't have McDonald's orange juice. their stomach their orange juice kills my stomach. So, but I love their bagels. They're pretty good sized bagels too, which is nice. And I can't handle their sausage, unfortunately, either. Their sausage patties really kill my stomach too. Take 5 oil change. Well, that's new. Okay. Guess what? I'm not going to that. I do my own oil changes when I can. Take 5 screwed me over when I was in Ohio. They didn't put my they didn't put a new crush washer in it. They didn't tighten it down enough either, and it leaked while I was going down the highway. Luckily, I had enough oil in the car, but it leaked on me. I got to I went to go do my oil change. Next time it was due, I'm like, why is there oil on my pan? And that was why. They didn't tighten it down enough. I mean, it wasn't like spraying out of there, but it was leaking enough to where I'm like, what the heck? Oh, no more. I strictly do my own or take it to a reputable shop, so no more fast lane freaking oil changes unless it's a die-hard emergency. I've never ate their tiger. I heard it's really, really good and I want to try it out, but I've never had it. Yep, there's the beautiful St. Bonaventure University. Morning, Stormy. Thanks for joining. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, everybody. Can't go wrong with that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you nothing. Helps me out in the long run. Worst thing you can do is hit the unsubscribe button. It will make me sad. I completely did not take the road I wanted to take, but I can take this road up here to get to the road I want to go to. Alright guys, I think it cut out there for a second. Reese, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it very, very much. I think we'll end up getting into more snow here very, very soon. Once we get up into elevation a little bit more. It's 37 degrees right now. Looks like it's snowing up on the hill, so. And we're starting to get flakes again, so. Right now we got like a rain, snow, flake mix going on, so. Yeah, it's definitely snowing up higher by the looks of things here. We shall find out here in a minute or so. Right now we're heading east, but we're going to head south back towards Bradford, PA. Down here, there's really not much snowfall going on at the moment due to the temperatures. So we have to try to get back to the higher elevations. Hopefully I don't lose phone service going back up into the mountains, guys, so. If I do, I apologize. But bear with me. Can only do so much in the mountains with phone service. But that's where we have to go for snow if we want to see some snow, so. This road's a little bumpy. Alright, let's head towards the mountains. Hopefully we don't lose phone service. Definitely is snowing up here, so. Yep, we're heading up towards Rock City, yep. We got a lot more snowflakes than rain. Isn't that funny, just going up the hill a little bit, folks? Makes a change over to this. Might even get worse as we go up further. It's crazy what a little bit of elevation can do. I mean, look up there to the right-hand side. Look how much it's snowing in that little area there. You can see the difference. Even up ahead. Definitely snowed up here. Look at the difference. We got a good amount of snow up here, actually. Not a crazy amount. I'd say about 3 inches, though. About 3 inches of snow up here. Beautiful scenery, though. Beautiful scenery. Look at this. And we gotta watch. Now it's starting to get that slushy coating again on the road, so we gotta be real careful here. And there's a big time snowfall up ahead, so. Definitely snowing up top here, though. Temperature's gone down to 33 degrees. Just in that little bit of time driving up the hillside here. It's 33 degrees now. We were at 37, hence why it was raining. Now we're right on the verge of freezing point, so. Just gotta be real careful here because it's starting to freeze up. You can see on the other lane here, they must have had a snowplow come through not that long ago and put some salt down. Some of their liquid spray salt that they put down. Allegheny now, folks. The town. They got a good amount of snow. Check that out. They got about 3 inches, I'd say. Beautiful scenery here. Going past Lippert Hollow Road. Lots of hollow roads here. Like, look how pretty this looks. I wish I could take a picture. I'll have to screen grab this. It's so beautiful. Like, beautiful, beautiful scenery. But when it's at this point here, right out above freezing, this is where roads can get very, very dangerous due to them slushing up and then turning into ice. Flash freezing, basically. They get that real glossy look to them. Yeah, it's no good. Yeah, they're putting lots of salt down, so snowplows are doing their job here. Keeping up with the snowfall. Keeping these roads from freezing up too much. Now we're in the town of Knapp's Creek, or Knapp Creek. We call it Knapp's Creek all the time, but it's Knapp. Out much anymore, you know, really haven't out a lot with them. Okay, who puts... How would you do that? One, that's illegal. Two, it's dangerous. If a snowplow doesn't come through and scrape that off the road and nobody runs it over, it's going to turn into a solid block of ice. I shovel it off the road, but I don't have a shovel. There was a big pile of snow, too. Look how pretty the scenery is. Oh, I love it. There's really nowhere safe, though, to stop and take a picture. I really don't want to stop and take a picture. But I will slow down. There is nobody behind me. So that I can get a nice screen grab after the live stream's done. right, we're back in Pennsylvania, going into McKean County. Auto Township at the moment. We used to not have really good phone service at all through Knapp Creek. We used to have like no phone service, so they must have put a tower up or something recently. Or changed something. We used to not have any for a long time. If you're just now joining, folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Doesn't cost you nothing. The worst thing you can do, if you want to keep up to date with my channel, you can click the bell notification button as well, and that will notify you every time I go live. If you want to join my Facebook page, you can. My Facebook page is just Storm Chaser Logan Eschrich as well, or pawxchaser. That stands for Pennsylvania Weather Chaser. Now I chase all over the place. I don't just chase Pennsylvania, but my my headquarter location is Pennsylvania. I hope. Sorry about the live stream dropping out there. It's a small dead zone there where nothing works. Even a booster does not work. The booster does not work. Anyways, folks, I'll be back live streaming later this evening and this afternoon and evening probably, as more snow in 20 so minutes. So we're gonna head over to my doctor's office, and we'll be back live later on for some more snow content, hopefully. Stay safe out there, folks. Remember, please turn on your headlights if you're in the snow or the rain, and slow down a little. The roads are treacherous no matter what you think, especially in the wintertime. Roads could look just like this here, but they could be very icy. Make sure you guys slow down, save yourself a little bit of time and hassle of duffing it into a ditch.